Well, good evening. Ethan back for another beer review, and I'm going to be reviewing this evening Double Pig's Ear. This is a brown ale out of Woodstock Brewery in Lincoln, New Hampshire, North Woodstock, actually. I went 2 weeks ago. It was a lot of fun, beautiful state, beautiful brewery. They had great food. I got a flight of beer, tried 5 of their beers. They were all excellent. They mostly had pale ales and India pale ales. But this was one of the brown ales that I tried on the flight, and I liked it so much I decided to buy a can at the brewery. This was $3.50 for the single 16-ounce can, $3.50. They have a regular Pig's Ear brown ale, which is 4.3%. Had that as well, really good. Shout out to JoJo's Cider Reviews and More on Facebook. He commented on a post of mine and said that one's really good, so that's what made me want to get that one. But I actually like this one a little better, the 8.4% brown ale, if you can see that. With twice the ingredients as our award-winning Pig's Ear ale, this smooth double brown ale is delicious. 8.4 again, so almost twice the ABV. The brewery itself was a lot of fun. They had great food, good beer. Glad I got to go. So let's go ahead and crack into this one, the Double Pig's Ear. I don't think I've ever reviewed a brown ale before on my channel. Got it in a glass. Let's go ahead and get a pour. So this is my first brown ale review. I do believe. Get a pour on camera. Okay, so a lot of water condensation on the can. You've got a dark brown, almost a porter appearance to it, about a 2-finger head. Very nice color, dark brown, not a black like a stout. There is some red light passing through it. Let's get an aroma. You get sort of a chestnut, like walnut bread maybe, banana bread maybe. You get barley malt, toasted malt aroma on the nose. Nice aroma, sort of a bready, biscuity deal going on, maybe a little molasses or chocolate, but not like a stout or porter, more toned down than that. Smells quite nice. Get another look at it. The lighting's not great, but I do what I can. Let's go ahead and try this one. Right up front, it has a nice heft to it, a nice boldness, a brown bread, a biscuity, sort of a savory, sweet banana bread or something. Medium to heavy mouthfeel. This tastes, it's got a lot of flavor, a lot of body to it. Not overpowering on the mouthfeel though. Low carbonation. Rather smooth actually, not bitter at all. Quite nice. Again, hands down, this was my favorite of the beers I tried from Woodstock Inn on the flight. So that's what made me get it. I was like, well, this is my favorite. I don't want to blow a bunch of money here, so I'll get what was my favorite, and this was my favorite. And trying it right now, it's just as good as I remember 2 weeks ago. Very bready, very malty, low bitterness. The malts are more forward than the hops. And the Best Buy, well, canned on date. It's got a great date on it. That was another reason I got it. Canned on June 1st, 2021. How about that? That's the freshest beer I've ever had in my life. No joke. I get a lot of beers around here in Atlanta and Georgia, out of date, way past the Best Buy. They still taste fine, the majority of them, but it's nice to finally get a beer that's fresh from a brewery. Literally, I bought it when it was like 7 days old. 7 days old. It was brand new. And that's probably why it tastes so good right now. I read online they said to serve or drink these, about 50 degrees Fahrenheit, about the same as porters and stouts. Whereas, pale ales and lagers and pilsners, you'd want to drink like probably 40, like refrigerator temperature. This one you could probably let warm up a little bit. I did actually have it on the counter for about 5 minutes before I started this review, so hopefully they'll, as it warms up, so maybe the flavors will kind of get enhanced. You get a little sense maybe on the mouth and going down that it is higher in alcohol, but it's not boozy at all. I mean, the higher alcohol definitely lends itself to the beer in a positive way. Like, it gives it boldness, taste, flavor, robustness, and just makes for a nice drinking experience to, just sort of compete with that bready malt character. The higher alcohol makes for a nice marriage between the malts and the alcohol, so that's why this one's so just rich and delicious. I thoroughly enjoy this beer. Got this shirt the other day. Lager was given to me. Lager, pale ale, pilsner, stout. It's kind of like a lot of beer stout. A few examples of some beer styles on the shirt. It's pretty cool. This one's great. What score would I give this? I'd give this a 95 out of 100. It's really good. It's a style that I haven't had a lot of, so I'm eager to try more in the style, because I haven't had a lot, and it's a style that, if this one is any indication, and even the 4.3% version is any indication, I think it's a style I can really really get into, and I really want to try more. So this has sort of broken me into brown ales, break me in a big way. 8.4%, so that's a good way to be broken in, right? This is delicious. Yeah, 95 out of 100, solid A. You could even argue a little higher for the style. I don't know, because I haven't had a lot in the style, but I imagine this is an excellent example of the style. It's highly rated too. I don't know what the IBUs are and all that, but low bitterness, minimal bitterness. Yeah, 95 out of 100 for the Double Pig's Ear Brown Ale from Woodstock Brewery in Lincoln, New Hampshire. Cheers, and thank you for watching, everybody. There will be more. Stay tuned.